before we begin. Your rising sign horoscope will give you further clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign horoscope will show up for you, and your moon sign horoscope will present the less prominent side story that will also be occurring, usually closer to home. You can find any video you are looking for by checking out the playlist menu on my main channel page. Horoscopes serve best when viewed like a weather or traffic report. You have influence over the outcome of any occurrence with your thoughts, emotions, choices, and deeds. Use the information that presents to help you make the highest choices for the highest outcomes. And if you would like to schedule any of my services or leave a tip or donation, you can do so at my website, integrativemysticism.com, or follow the links in the down bar below. All right, Virgo, it's time to look and see what the most prominent themes and energies impacting all areas of your life are this week. And so, working with the Syrian Starseed Tarot once again, you have Temperance or Alchemy, the Ace of Orbs or Ace of Swords, the Two of Crystals or the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords or Queen of Orbs or Sage of Orbs. Sorry, I said Queen twice. Sage of Orbs. We're getting there. So, let's talk a little bit about what is showing up. So, you've actually got a lot of rifts being healed during this time, especially when it comes to blending things together that have been maybe struggling to come together, or maybe have been sort of held apart by other priorities, or maybe some obstructions that have gotten in the way. And we talk about blending, we talk about healing, we are talking about rifts that are occurring in both relationships as well as maybe connections or opportunities that you have with your own pursuits, things getting disorganized, again, things getting out of control, not necessarily flowing or being as productive as they could be. The healing and the clearing of these is going to result from a lot of detractions and obstructions being flushed from your life, giving way to, again, these, relationships and pursuits that you actually want to start incorporating now, because there is room getting made, right? We are talking about a major house cleaning going on throughout this week for you Virgo people. There will be an opening or a window as well that allows you to get ahead, especially when it comes to things that have been pursuing a little bit slowly in your life. When it comes to an opening or a window, yes, this could be something something or somebody suddenly becoming available, as opposed to, again, maybe either tied up or unavailable before, because any kind of pursuit that was either stalled or slowed due to the lack of time, space, or availability is now going to have its day. And I feel like this opening or this window is going to present as a choice point for you. And a lot of people are getting this sort of, look, you get to try this on for a day or for a week, it looks like, but you can't necessarily just let it be, in terms of just sitting in front of you. You've got to interact with it. You've got to actually, this is your chance, right, to build a connection with it. We talk about that a lot in my non-horoscope videos. If you want to successfully manifest or create something, you have to establish a connection or a familiarity with what you are trying to create. So this go window or this opening is giving you a chance to try it out. Now, this could show up as, an interview, a consultation, a date, something that is allowing you to actually really get involved and start to establish that relationship. And when you do, everything kind of takes off from there if you still want it. Just be prepared that this is, again, a choice point, which means it's sort of setting you up in order to realize that once you do, you are, in essence, making an agreement to have this be a more consistent part of your life going forward, right? It's not like a heavy pressure thing, but it is not something you don't want to honor as an experience or an opportunity either, all right? Being super casual or glib about it is not going to serve. You also have funny enough, as we get through this, two goals or priorities that are going to become rivals. They're going to compete for your attention. Yes, this could even show up in the realm of your personal life, friends, relatives, and whatnot. Competing for your attention or for more of you. Maybe competing with something else that you've also got going on. Now, sometimes it's not like people fighting with each other over you, but it might be this thing I've got going over here, this friendship I got over here, and this project or this job or whatever. And so you're going to need to find a way to harmonize this first. Before you make any decisions whatsoever, really harmonize this, because the rivalry itself will be observable. It will be absolutely clockable. And I think that if you're not careful, it may be tempting to make a rash decision or make a choice about this, I've made my selection, without actually harmonizing these things first. If you harmonize them first, whether it's getting everything on the same level, getting on the same page with everyone, really kind of understanding what is going where, then you will be able to have the best of all worlds. Or maybe, again, if it is time, it won't be revealed until things are harmonized, to drop one in favor of the other. That will show up too. But you don't do these things under duress, okay? You harmonize. Now, if something will not be harmonized, and it will not let you be without duress, and it will continue to bring on more discordance, they're making a decision for you. You will also find you are elevated during this time, okay, to a position of considerable control and influence, and even getting into a place of heightened responsibility for reforming and even way showing by laying down new guidelines of the land in a way where, it's kind of like laying down this new guideline, this new, how would I phrase it? No, I think new guidelines. I almost want to say law of the land, but that's not necessarily 100% getting there when it comes to certain areas of your life, family, again, job, school, where things might need that. And you are going to be a considerable influencer throughout this week. You can keep it up for long if you want, or you can do it for just this week, but it might be something to see if it fits with. So that is what I've got for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.